All right, so yeah, knowing your purpose, going over, I don't know how to start. What are the possibilities that you can have with this and the actual growth that you can have with a personal brand and building it up to like where you can make multiple millions of dollars, like Mr. Beast, and we got a few other names here. And then going over the long-term goal of what you should really be focusing on instead of like just that quick money. Now, then also how to actually make money with the personal brand. So, how to turn viewers into customers and yeah, fans into customers and make money. Then going over being consistent, people that you can look at for inspiration, and then how to start actually posting content and what sort of different bits of content you want to be posting to target different audiences and the goal of each content. So every different pieces of content and style has its own meaning and sort of like the meaning behind it of why you post it. And then we have giving your audience everything for free, so going over that as well. And then the 20,000 blueprint. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So starting off with your vision. So what do you really want to do with this? And going over like why you actually want to start a personal brand, why even you want to post on social media. Like, what is the purpose of you to do that? Is it to inspire? Is it to document your journey? Is it to look back on whatever it may be, give people advice? So, what is your why as well? So, going over like, what is your reason for doing this, who you're doing this for, and really why you're doing it, obviously. So for me, like my why is to build myself a future property, like lots of future properties, investment portfolios, but also documenting my journey, building a massive network, and ultimately like a resume and a business where I'm the business. So even if everything fucks up, like sales are down or something, it doesn't matter because I'm still the business. So this is one of the best businesses that you will start, and it will last you for the rest of your life. And no one can ever take it from you or outdo you because you are you. And yeah. So then, who are you targeting? So who are you targeting to inspire, to sell to promote to? Who is your target audience? Because if your if your audience is everyone, then it's no one. So if a video is for everyone, then it's just a massive net. It doesn't really direct like point at some people. So, for example, fitness people that do fitness coaching, they just help fit like people like fat people become fit. That's all they help. They don't focus on like super lean people, maybe like beginners or like people that have been in the gym for a couple of years. They just focus on fat people and getting them the results. So this is having and then tailoring each step and each part of your personal brand, and then also, I guess, following up with a digital product is what's going to help you and actually lead to your success. So, what is your core message as well? So, going over like what do you actually mean, what your personal brand actually means. If you look into my bio, it's how to helping tradies make money online, and then but my core value, my core message is documenting my journey, inspiring other tradies, inspiring other FIFO workers that it is possible to go from working construction and living that and being in that repetitive cycle to then leaving that job and making money online, as I've done myself and as I know it's 100% possible. So that's my core message. What sets you apart from the rest? So a lot of these people that have, I guess, faceless content, all these fitness gurus, these make money online gurus, what sets them apart from the rest? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be piled in with everyone because that will just be fucking shit. So looking at your marketplace and understanding like what and how you can be different. Then long-term goal. So long-term goal, obviously, like I was talking about with a personal brand, it's always long-term. And it's not just you don't just want a quick buck out of it because it's what's the point? What's the point in doing that? And going over like going over your long-term goal, figuring out how you can achieve that, and then, really working towards that. And then what is your style? So your style of content, the way that you post, the way that you present yourself, the way that you basically the way your personal brand is, the way that your brand is, the way that your account is, what is the style of it? Some people have really like aesthetic styles. Some have like black and white sort of thing. The super highly edited ones, sometimes no edits, that sort of thing. So Overall, though, what is a personal brand? So, your personal brand is your rep identity and value in the marketplace. So, it is how people perceive you online and offline. In short, it's what people say about you when you're not in the room. So, it's like your resume for when it's like an online resume basically, and it's basically just you, but just online. So, in short, it's an online resume, like I said, and of you when you aren't, and what you stand for. So, about what your goals are, who you are, what your beliefs are, your meanings, and everything about you just digitally. So it will last longer than any job or career. So a bit of like an example right now, for like from my own personal experience, is when I was working in mining, I actually lost my job because I got made redundant. Like my first job out in the mines, I got made redundant, and even though people told me that that was such a valuable job, that that was the best, like you're gonna be, that's such a secure job, safe income, all this bullshit. But then one day I just got a random call saying, "Hey bro, this is your last swing. You're made redundant. You're unemployed now." Then it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, imagine if I had mortgages and like, imagine if I had kids and shit like that. Then it would be a real big problem. So even like a job like that with a secure income isn't actually that safe. So looking at a personal brand, it's a lot more safer because it's up to you and your actual like strat like your actual like who you are. And you are the driver, you are the captain of that ship. So you'll never have to post a single ad. So if you have a strong enough personal brand, you'll never ever have to post a single ad to bring in sales, to bring in customers, whatever it is. You'll never have to post one of them ever. Um, just an to this trading. How do you get the fuck off? Um, Bro, I'm trying to get people over onto the masterclass, but I just thought I'd fucking live stream it, eh? It's so much easier. But then they can't see the screen, but I'll just talk about it. So yeah, like I was saying, you'll never ever post you're a grub. Look at you, can't even show your face, and you're commenting on my live while I'm giving you free game. Get on your fucking bike, cunt. All right, so knowing your purpose when you're starting this. So who is your audience, obviously, and why you're doing this? Now, figuring out that is going to be the motivator to like why you're actually posting and who you're posting for. So that's why like your audience, like I was saying before, if you've got like if you're doing fitness about helping fat people lose weight, then that's your audience. That's your purpose. Your purpose is to help those people. So directing your content, directing your digital products, anything towards them, and to get them the results and the desired outcome. So how are you going to help them? So either posting like your knowledge, your experience, whether you went from losing a lot of weight and now sharing that to your audience, which is what you're doing, and then giving out just absolute free value. So defining your mission in 1 to 2 sentences. So, like I said before, helping tradies make money online, helping fat people lose weight, and live a better life for themselves. So, identifying your niche slash audience. All right, hold up. Catch count. Get rid of them. All right. So identifying who you're just first of all, if you're gonna come onto my live and just fucking not show your face, have some bullshit username, and then just say all this random shit, get on your bike, bro. Because I'm giving out free game for completely free, and here you are, like a bitch. All right. So basically identifying your niche and your audience. So, what topic slash industry are you focused on? Like Josanne, you were talking about your fitness and being in the fitness industry. So, that's what you would focus on. You wouldn't really go from, even if you're making money online through like a digital product that you're doing fitness on, you wouldn't really talk about making money online. You would just stick to fitness because that's your niche and that's your audience and that's where you make money. So, it's like, yeah, it's a simple. So, who is your ideal audience? So, like you for example, bro, if you're, I would have your audience and your like ideal client dedicated to someone in like the smaller the better. So, like I was saying, fat people losing like 10 to 15 kilos or fat people losing like 20 kilos. So, that tiny little window, even like just men, just blokes, that tiny window is gonna allow you to narrow it down, and kind of the more niche down it is, the better. So you can really pinpoint it and make it a lot easier. So going over what do they want? Goals, motives, fears, challenges. So shit like that. Basically looking at, and this is the best way to talk, have it when this is best when you've done it before. So for me, when I left my trade, started making money with sales, started documenting my journey, started posting, this was the I can talk from actual fears, my actual goals, my actual motives, my actual challenges because I've gone through them. So I know when someone's starting up and starting their journey, I know that exactly what they're going through. So how should you help them? Why should they follow you and become a fan? So obviously, how can you help them? That would be by giving your free advice, giving your free value, maybe also entertaining them, and giving them like showing them the way. Maybe a lot of personal brands, they don't sell anything, but they just give straight advice as like an older generation kind of guy. Like there's one guy, I think he does sell a digital product, he probably does, but that he's like an old guy sitting in a chair and he's talking to like the younger generation. He's talking to people between about 16 to 25 or maybe 30. And it's just that window, that's his audience. And he's talking about how to go into life, how the challenges that you face, and like I guess becoming a man. So that's how he's helping his audience. And that's why people should follow him because they want to get that information and then also use it. And that's why they become a fan. Now, why would they buy from you? So this is like one of the most kind of guess difficult things as well because you can have a really strong personal brand, but people don't want to buy from you. If you're just like that person that posts like funny skits or funny videos and memes, why would they buy a course on how to do something? Or why would they buy a fitness plan on how to get fit if you don't even post fitness? You know what I mean? It has to align with your account and your page. All right. So what is the possibilities? So career opportunities, coaching, affiliate deals, sponsors, influence, impact, build a product slash service and sell it. Personal brand, no, like there's a saying, if you have a personal brand or if you're posting on social media, you will not have a 9 to 5. You will not work a 9 to 5 ever again whatsoever, like ever again. So yeah, why not do it? Complete freedom. So looking at this guy here, Kai. I don't know his last name, but he's a streamer. Just started streaming, just started posting, just started putting shots out, and how to make like I don't even know what he does. Like he just streams, talks about his journey, and just has built a massive following, a massive personal brand. Mr. Beast here, crazy personal brand. Probably, I think he's nearly a billionaire now. Iman Ghazi, multi millions of dollars. Started documenting his journey. Started, doing SMMA and just documenting it, and then also selling a course on that, and making lots of his money now. Now he's just invested fucking millions of dollars into WOP, and now making millions. Same with this guy, Grant Cardone. He does sales. He does real estate. He's also a billionaire. And even though he does sales and he teaches that, he also has his personal brand. So just like that, he's skyrocketed his income and making a lot of money. So good on him. All right. So I don't know where to start. So this is a very common thing that people get confused about. Like they don't know where to start, what platforms to use. But the platforms that you want to be using are Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook Reels. Posting on all platforms, even if it's just one video, posting it across all of them. So what to post? You want to be documentation. So documenting your journey from where you're at now. Let's say like, for example, if you're starting a drop shipping business, you want to start you start drop shipping, even if you're not selling anything, you're simply just documenting your journey of how you can do something or how you're trying to make an online business, and you're building a fan base around that. Storytelling, connection content. This is basically where you're talking about your ups, your downs, why you're doing something, and really like that raw yapping type of content. Then obviously, I'm trying to make a clothing brand, and that's you documenting the journey. That's you showing the connection content. Then I'm trying drop shipping. You're trying to get out of you're trying to get out of your trade because you're trying drop shipping. You're trying to make money online by doing this. So showing people that this is the journey, this is reality, and then building that fan base, and then eventually, if you want, you can sell them on some education on how to do drop shipping of that example. None, and then again, this one here, showing your journey. So show your journey to is the most important thing that you can do, and showing how everything goes only because that's why documentation is so important because people can actually see as well why and how far you've come and where you've come from and then you have more credibility. If you have videos showing that you're just this super buff guy that you're super buff, you're rich and you're famous, but you have no way of showing how you actually got there, then a lot of people aren't going to be able to like and trust you because they won't trust that you've done it because and they won't relate to you because they can't see that you've started from zero. Then obviously education. So posting about educational content on how to do something, how to lose weight, how to make money, how to start a business, how to find a digital product. And then this is the same as value content. So just giving straight value. All right. Why it is important to post on all platforms. So it is important because of omnipresent. Now, posting on all platforms is for maximum reach so that you can post one video and it get posted on multiple accounts and get more eyeballs. That's the ultimate thing because attention is money. All right. So the more eyeballs you have, the more money you make. Let me take a breather. All right. So why limit yourself to one platform? Now, I've had heaps of videos that do really shit on Instagram. I post the exact same video, no edits, nothing different. I've literally just copied and pasted the same video onto TikTok, and it's done absolute numbers, which is sick. And that's you just can't tell when something's going to go viral. So why not just test it on all accounts, um, and give it a shot? So if account gets banned, so if you have a account that's pumping, and then eventually gets banned, if that's your only account and your only source of income, then you're fucked. So in saying that, really get, you don't want to have just one source of income. You want to have multiple. So if one goes down, which eventually it will, and you might get a bit worried, and that's when you can put up another one. And that's when you can still have money coming in and still have views to your personal brand and if you want to your digital product. So always being visible as well. So always being visible across all platforms. Why would you? Because people nowadays have all of these apps. They have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook Reels. So if they're going from one app to another, you want to be on every single one and be omnipresent. Now, this one is long-term goal. So long-term goal of a personal brand and honestly what you should have for it. So this isn't just a side hustle. Not at all. So this is more than just a side hustle, more than just making a little bit of money on the side. You need to think long term, the true benefits of what this could have. Retiring your family, giving the life that you ever wanted, being able to travel without, telling your boss that you're leaving, being your own boss, and having just absolute complete freedom because you have used the power of your personal brand and leveraging that and leveraging social media to give you the life that you wanted. So the saddest thing you can do is the safest thing you can do is build a personal brand. So, like I was saying before, I got made redundant from my job because I didn't have, I was working a FIFO job, which is a secure job, apparently, and then I just got made redundant. So on my first job, and that opened my eyes to that not all jobs are secure and even the safe ones aren't. So that's why building a personal brand is going to be the safest thing. So who do you want to inspire? Inspiring people and showing them like who do you really want to inspire and like build your personal brand about, not just about the money. So this is a big one here, and I think a lot of people get caught up with like just a quick buck. Look, yeah, you can make insane amounts of money, and I know I've made money from experience, but it's not just about money, all right? And that's where ultimately it will crumble you. Like if it's all just about the money, then well, it shouldn't be. It should be about becoming that person. Now, building a fan base. So people buy from people that they like and trust. So your views must love you before buying from you. So your viewers and your followers must understand you. They must love you. They must see your content and be like, yeah, sweet. So why a problem people have is if they're posting the same thing over and over and over again, when their viewers and their followers come back to it, they're going to see this and be like, oh, this person, like, as soon as they see your name, they're going to already know what you're posting. So they're just going to be like, they're not going to be excited. Then it works two ways. If you're posting the same thing over and over again, they're going to like already know. But if you're posting stuff that's like completely different, always new, they're always not sure what's going to come, when they see your name, then they're going to be excited. So building trust and actually an actual relationship should be your focus when starting. I'm 22, just trying to start up online business so I can retire my mom. So this is your why. I was trying to retire my mum so I can get freedom, and then your motives, and then how. So I'm 22 and I'm trying to start an online business. Maybe it's like I'm trying to start an online business of digital dropshipping, or I'm trying to get fit so then I can have more time with my kids. Some shit like that. So that's building and posting about that builds your personal brand and about your actual why of I'm trying to get fit so for my kids and how you're doing it. I'm doing it by eating clean, eating healthy, holding myself accountable, um, shit like that. So being relatable to your audience, stories, experiences, advice, education, lessons that you've learned, shit that you've been through, that you can actually talk about and give advice on. Like I guarantee any hardship that you've gone through, any like if you've gotten really fit in your life, you've like went hard at the gym and in the best shape ever, then you have some sort of advice to give to someone that isn't, which then you can build your personal brand around that. So best way to treat it is honestly just like your mates. So just treat it like you're having like a normal conversation with your mates. You're hanging out and then you're just talking to them. Really, you are. All right. Now let's get to the actual good stuff. So how to make money with your personal brand, how to actually do it. In 2024, I think I made around $350,000 in my first year from one digital product and having that with my personal brand. So I know what I'm talking about. And in September, I had my biggest month of $75,000 and done heaps of random shit and fun shit. So, and I'm only 20, I was 21 then, I'm 22 now. So, the way that you actually make money from your personal brand is one, you bring value to the marketplace. You bring value to people. You help and solve a solution and you solve a problem, solve a solution. Fucking hell. You solve a problem that they're facing. Solve more problems, make more money. The bigger the problem, more money. So, this as like where people also struggle because like they don't can't find a problem, but people are always faced with problems all the time. So if you can fucking figure out a solution to that, and if you've gone through, like I was saying before, if you've gone through some sort of hardship in your life and you can see that and you know a problem that you're facing, you can then sell something to fix that problem. So more expensive offers. This is how you like this. This is what. So for personal brand and stuff, more expensive offers. Let's say, look at OnlyFans chicks, um, how much they charge for their OnlyFans. It's literally like $3. So you're telling me that their personal brand is worth $3. What the fuck? So stuff like that is you want to stay away from. You want to be more in the expensive offers. So then um, you actually have like it's better. More expensive, better clients, better customers, make more money, less fuck around, and that's the best way to do it. Because, and we'll go over in a second, but obviously you're gonna make more money selling something that's more expensive, and you're gonna have less customers, which will be less of a headache, and you always make more money. What are my thoughts on what? Nah, fucking shit. Um, Showing up every day. So this is about being consistent. So organization for you to be consistent. So organizing everything so that you have consistency there, and it isn't really a problem. So every day I'm always organized for the next day, what needs to be done, how I can stay ahead, because nothing worse than waking up and not knowing what the fuck to do, not knowing what to post. So one post per day, that's seven a week, but three per day, that's 21 per week. So you're going to get more feedback on when you're posting three per day because and what's performing well and what's doing well on your videos and on your content, meaning you can fucking scale a lot quicker, improve a lot quicker, and get better results a lot quicker. Like, why not? Figure out what works and double down with it. So this is a method that I always use all the time. Once I have something that works and um, like continuously works, I just repeat it over and over again, and it works until it doesn't work, basically. Becoming more aggressive. So becoming more aggressive with this is the best thing that you can do, and just going going more like quantity over quality. So no, you don't need the most perfect videos, the most um, highly edited videos. It just needs to be quantity. The more eyeballs you have, the better. All right, let me just fucking 2 seconds. There we go. All right, Alexandra. I mean, I'm doing a live, Alexandra. If you want to join the Zoom, bro, or just watch it on here, whatever. All right, so how to actually start posting and what you should be focusing on with your content. Okay, so first we have top funnel. So top funnel, you should be posting three per day, building this funnel here and building the people into the funnel and then into the sales. So first, going viral. This gets views, brand awareness, casts a wide net to your audience. So this one here is a perfect example of top funnel content in terms of fitness. So gym epic fail. This is like anyone that goes to the gym will be intrigued by this, and this is the reason why it's gone viral. So it has no value. It's simply to go viral to get views to have brand awareness. That is it, and that's why you're casting a net. So then having middle funnel, which is relatable content, engaging content, filling in your story and who you are. Then, fuck. And then, um, I mean, in this slide. All right. And then your story, solving a solution, give tips. This is how I went from fat to shredded. So going over and like here, for example, this is meal prep. So this right here would be how to meal prep or like the tips that you used. And it's a mix. Then you can also add like a top funnel and a middle funnel together, which make a top funnel and a bottom funnel, which will make middle funnel. So then bottom funnel, how to go from so bottom funnel is just super direct in what you're actually trying to do and what you're actually trying to get across. Like, for example, this is here is to go viral, but this video here is how to go from zero to $10,000. Now, how to go from zero from $10,000 by selling a ebook, something super direct and super niche. And it's not to create views and go viral, but it's to get like customers. So direct to the point, showing them how to do a task. So education, and then heavy CTA videos. So this is where you have a heavy comment this, comment that, and I'll send it to you, DM me, whatever it is. So this is just to get customers to the door and when you're mainly selling for something, but it's more direct. Like for this one here, you wouldn't really have a CTA in this one because it wouldn't really make any sense. You could have one in here, but still it wouldn't, it'd be a bit, yeah, it'd be a bit hard. So giving your audience everything for free. So this is a technique that I think is like obviously the best, and it's giving the audience for free. Something that I'm doing literally right now, giving you free source, free game for completely free. So when you say if this is the free stuff, imagine the paid. So yeah. So the person that gives the most free value will make the most money. And this builds trust, shows that you're actually helping an authority and know how to do the thing you're talking about. So I obviously know how to do all this thing because I'm doing it and I built this and I'm giving you the free value on how to do it, right? So And this is where we build that trust, and I have that authority that I know what I'm talking about. And honestly, like when something is for free, it's you want to watch it you instead of it being like if you're, for example, if you go and click on a link and they ask for your email, they ask for your phone number, you're like, I'll do it later. But if it's just a free video, bang right there, and then boom, you're sweet. Then it's more then it's more you want to do it. So that's the main reason. Now, what platforms to actually sell your digital products on? So when it goes to making money and having the right platforms, cheaper digital products, Etsy.com, Shopify.com, Gumroads, Teachables, and Shopify. Now also Standstore, so Shopify and Standstore both in these cheap products because I forgot to put Standstore, but Shopify and Standstore both for expensive and digital products. So these are the platforms that you want to have linked to your personal brand and to what you're actually like to have the platform that you're actually selling it on. So to do all the back end stuff. More expensive digital products will be, thinkific.com, Notion, Shopify, Standstore, but then also they'll have, if it's a booking a call for like a consultation or something like that, it'll normally be like Calendly, and then um they'll take the payment over like a Stripe or transfer or whatever. So it's something a bit different, but this is mainly for products that you can actually just buy. All right, the $20,000 blueprint. Now, I believe that if you and when you are making $20,000 a month, your life dramatically changes. Like I feel like $10,000, yeah, is good, but at $20,000, that's when you can really do whatever you want. You can fly business class, you can travel the world, you can buy any like look at things without looking at the price tag, buy things without looking at the price tag, sorry. But with this goal of $20,000 a month, you need to break it down into bite-sized chunks. So first, $1,000. $1,000 product, sell it to 20 people per month. That's less than one per day. So if you can't find, that's like five per week. You know what I mean? So being able to break it down like that is going to allow you to attack it a lot easier. So backtracking your content to sales. So by this, I mean, so let's say 1 out of 10 people will buy your digital product, and it takes one post and we'll get 3 people. So meaning that you need to post 4 times to get 12 people to you, which means one person will buy to get a sale, right? So that means you need to build your KPIs on how many times you need to post so that you can make this number here. That makes sense. So figuring out your numbers of the leads that are coming in, the people that actually come in through the DMs, the people that actually click the link and buy, and then figuring out where they came from, doubling down with that and figuring out how many times you need to replicate that to then hit your desired outcome of $20,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, whatever it is. You just keep doing this and then you scale it up and up and up and up. So, um, oh, yeah, meaning I need to post 4 times to get a sale. Yeah, so your KPIs. Now, investing back into your business and buying back your time. So once you start making money from this, you need to buy back your time. And this is what separates the broke people from the rich people. And this is why some people can't hack it in business because they are too scared to invest the money that they've earned and they want to keep it for themselves. They're too greedy. So time is literally money. The longer you do something and it wastes time, costs money. So if you can spend $50 on one video and it get edited, and then that one video brings in 2 leads, which make you $2,000, that's a good investment. Compared to if it takes you 3 hours to edit that video, why not film and then get the editor to edit all those videos and get it sorted off your plate, and then you can focus on other stuff. So taking 1 hour, taking 1 hours to taking 1 hour to edit videos is a waste of time. Hire one person who can edit while you're doing something else, maximizing your productivity. So now you can have videos that are getting edited and ready to go. And you can find people relatively cheap to then pump out more videos. And then this here, you can focus on the actual back end stuff. And maybe making more videos, and then you can have double the productivity. This is how you scale. This is how you ultimately maximize what you're doing and make it a lot better. Now, people to really, I skipped this one here for some reason, but people that you can look for inspiration in terms of like actual content. So, oh, that's your, all right. So Adam Sullivan and evidence-based training. So he does training on fitness, tailored nutrition and training plans, fat loss, muscle gain. DM me. So he has his personal brand tied with this business, but he also does super educational videos like these ones, teaching people stuff about like how to meal prep, different sorts of foods that actually can be good for you. This one here, he's like, there's a fact about like olive oil or whatever it is, and he's like debunking that, saying it doesn't really matter. So this here, when your audience comes to the when your followers come to see something, they want to get educated and it's something new. Notice how everything here looks completely different. Not one video looks the same. Maybe this one, but even then, nothing looks the same. And then like what I in a couples edition. So this one here, perfect, it's educational. Now, yes, no, you don't have to put your face in it like this one. Then we got this guy here who is about fitness, nutrition, and also content as well. So massive personal brand. And his style of content is that like super edited, that like aesthetic, this nice filtered. So it gives that like look, it has that appeal to it. And that's why people, I guess, follow him. Plus also his message, and also his journey, and also helping people and getting them clients, getting them results with content creation. Now this one, no, that's my inbox. Now, bro, when it comes to your stuff here, Josen, when I look at this here, right? This sort of content. Now, this is good, um, but it has no meaning. It has no meaning behind it. So, first off, you're saying, I face this 100, but then you're saying, I'm an entrepreneur 16-year-old. So, first, this, oh, so you're faceless. Okay, I thought that was an I. But why are you saying faceless and then saying that you're entrepreneur 16-year-old? Like, it doesn't really make sense because it's faceless. So they don't really know anything about you. And then this content here, I find is good, but it also has no meaning. It has no meaning at all. So what I would be, give me 2 seconds. So looking at what yours is, so this is my second account, right? So this is my second account I'm running. I have 200 views. Started this one like about a month ago. And wait. You need to start posting videos with actual meanings. So super relatable stuff like this, like working, don't see the government anywhere, me neither. Why do I need to pay them 45%? Ones like this on here, super relatable, working 60 hours a week, wondering how 1,200 dollars is going to buy me a house. 1 million views. So when I look at that and then looking at your content, bro, see how there's just no reason for me to actually even engage with this content because it's just literally a guy walking through a field. Even though it is nice, it's just very like it's a cool video, but there's no meaning. Like it would look a lot better and have a lot more meaning if you had a quote here of some sort, something fitness, maybe some sort of journey. And yeah, that's definitely going to increase your engagement. Plus, also fixing this here. So I'd get rid of this one. I'd have more um, like fitness journey, giving fitness tips and fitness motivation, maybe. And then going for more your style faceless content, yeah, videos like this, but have the caption in it. So these ones do pretty well. So like, where's I had another one do really well. This one here, nearly a million. You wanted to be funny in school, but now you're working 12 hours a day with your dad, with someone's dad. So this is relatable content. Like, yeah, I show my face, but no, there's no like it's not me talking or anything. but it has that caption that's relatable and people can engage with it. That's the main thing. So they can share it, they can engage with it, they can comment on it, like it. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. And since Josanne, you're the and whoever this is, I don't even know who that is. But do you have any questions whatsoever, brother? Thank you for the song. I think I can unmute you. Oh yeah. Do you have any questions at all there, any bro? I can't see you. Oh wait.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, so about my page, right?
Yeah.
So what should I change, like the bio and stuff?
Yeah, bro. So I would change this bio here to
Yeah.
like more direct. Because like what I was saying before is you're faceless, but then you're saying an entrepreneur 16-year-old. You know what I mean?
All right, for sure.
And if this is like, if you're saying you're an entrepreneur, entrepreneurs make money, entrepreneurs own businesses, but this doesn't have anything to do with like online business.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
All right. Yeah, yeah. I definitely, yeah, I'll make those changes right now. And also, you know how I said about what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's actually like a good platform to like make money or not?
Yes and no, bro. Like obviously it's very oversaturated. But obviously you do you have like what's stopping you from going here to like Etsy.com, bro, and just going fitness planner, downloading one of these and then selling it and tail and tying it to on tying it to this brand here, this page here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do like fitness motivation or gym motivation, then having a fitness planner or having a you know a PLR or a an ebook on ways to be motivated in the gym. You know what I mean? And this way you can help with that. And yeah, that's what your content tailors to. Because like right now, what's the direction is content going to, bro? Like where is it sort of aimed at? You know what I mean? Bro's gone. But yeah, unmute. Hold on.
Oh yeah, hey, hey.
I got you.